The first topic of the day.
While learning a concept in math or science class, many of us have asked ourselves, when will I use this skill? When will this be helpful to me? For students in Mr. Callahan's engineering class, this question has been answered for them as they take what they have learned in their classes and apply it to their projects. Last semester, we highlighted this class as they worked on Rube Goldberg projects, machines that use kinetic energy to create a chain reaction to accomplish a simple task. This past week, they started this semester strong as they launched model rockets. The students were tasked with designing 2 rockets, one with a store-bought engine and the other incorporated an engine completely crafted by themselves. Students were challenged with making the whole rocket themselves from the fuel to the nozzle. The rockets were then put on a stand by the softball field where they were lit, and if your group had done everything right, hopefully launch into the air.
The concepts this project was teaching was about aerospace and chemical engineering, where they kind of see a little bit of the processes and things that they would learn in those kind of disciplines.
While some groups were more successful than others, everyone learned a great deal about the concepts that were being presented in this project. Failure from some groups can make the learning lesson even more valuable because the students were able to analyze why some rockets worked while others did not.
So ours was the most successful for the homemade engine one because we actually had like a washer in our rocket to where there was enough thrust to actually lift it off the ground.
My group's rocket was not the most successful because we made ours really heavy, and I think ours was one of the longest rockets, so there was just too much weight and not enough thrust for it to get off the stand.
The model rocket project, along with engineering class in general, taught the students a great deal about the basics of design, building, machines, and structure. Taking this class as a high schooler allows students to have the opportunity to be exposed to the field of engineering. This project provided a space for students to creatively incorporate principles that they learned in core science and math classes.
I recently saw the engineering class launch model rockets, and I've been wanting to join the class for a pretty good time now. I think I'll join it next year, and I think it'd be really cool because my dad's in engineering too, and hopefully it will help me establish some of the basic engineering things.
The main thing I try to do with the engineering class is give them a little bit of information about each type of engineering discipline so that they can make a better choice when choosing what type of engineering there are, because there are a lot of choices and it can be kind of daunting.
The Model Rocket project was one of the many impressive projects the engineering class has done so far this year and is helping engineering students decide if that's the path they want to take in their future. I'm Paige Loyacono for BNN.